like me, so tell me about girls like me.
Just
Humor
women
me.
in general. Like, I mean,
Well, no, but no, don't women in general, because you literally specifically said before we got on here that you did say that you warn guys about girls like me. So now that we're face to face, what kind of girl am I?
You're not special. You're like other girls. That's the
I'm
key.
not special.
Like,
So
you're like other women that are.
So
like,
what makes you special then?
I never said I was. But you're trying to say, well, what makes me different from, like, a lot of women operate the way you do.
And how do I operate?
In general, what I just said before, women, it's a dance between the two genders. Men are trying to get sex. Women are trying to get resources, time, attention, whatever it is that they're looking for. And a lot of girls play the game better than guys. We talk about this openly on our podcast. And we're teaching guys how to not necessarily get finesse and get what they want out of girls, which a lot of the times is intimacy, but they're not able to get it. But girls are easily able to obtain money, time, resource, attention, whatever.
This is one thing that society does not talk about, is that women could be just as grimy as men, just like men could be just as grimy as women. I know most of the time society talks about how grimy men are. I think talking about how grimy women is a relatively new thing. I'm talking about in a broad scale. So yeah, I don't see any side as right or wrong. I just felt like they was just being rude to each other. But at the same time, we also have to be real with each other, guys. There are women that could be extremely grimy to men, and nobody wants to say anything. Like, you could be in a group full of people and a woman could disrespect you. You will have women and men defend that woman, even though she was wrong. I'm sure you guys have seen it in reality shows. I'm sure you guys have seen it in real life. Now, it doesn't always plan out, right? The female that normally disrespects the guy, they tend to be very selfish females. So they think it's like society could do it for me, but they won't do it for society. So you also got to be careful who you're defending as well, too. You don't want to defend every female, just like you don't want to defend every guy out there. All right, guys, both genders are grimy. You already know. Business up. Now, once I'm done with this, check out the quote of the day in the next clip. Business up. I know some of you guys have heard the term dream work make the team work, but that's not always necessarily the case, because one hand doesn't always want to wash the other. And that's because everybody's trying to get on top of each other, which is not necessarily a bad thing, but it's the way you do it. So you don't have to betray people just to beat them, you simply just have to beat them. Business up.